Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. It's good evening, everyone. This is Krauser. Right. So today's topic is to familiarize ourselves with DSE, also known as college entry exam, in Hong Kong. It's like Hong Kong version of Gao Gao. Well, no, a lot of people don't like it, right? I mean, who likes examinations, right? Nobody does, I suppose. Or, um, but you gotta face it. It's critical, essential step. So if you want to reach a higher platform to, as to achieve your goal, realize your dream, and so forth. So it's college entry exam, which is so important, right? I'm pretty sure no one wanted to fail it. As now you're eligible and to sit in the exam room, I'm here to help to pass. I'm not the entire exam series, but since I'm sort of English teacher, so I can more or less do a favor with the English test and with the speaking part, primarily with the speaking part. So this is going to be a course with several, not just several, with a dozen of classes in total. Yeah, it's a series of classes. So very initially, in this very session today, so I'll do is to get the bird's eye view of what DSE is, right? Just to get a whole picture of it. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. Right. So first of all, we always need to read the instructions. Well, with title included, of course. Hong Kong Examinations and Assessment Authority Hong Kong Diploma of Secondary Education Examination 2012. This is the exam paper, the real one. It's back in 2012. Paper 4. The 2 parts in total, yep. There's and also you're asked to answer several questions regarding certain topics. So first one, group interaction. So below is an extract from a newspaper interview with an intern in Hong Kong. It's titled "An Intern in Hong Kong." All right, let's start reading it. Student Fanny Tang joined an accounting firm during the summer holidays as an unpaid intern. See, unpaid. You need to highlight the keywords. She wanted to gain work experience for her future career. She talks about how crucial her internship is to her becoming an accountant in the future. Right? So there are several short responses. First one, what was your internship like? So I attended a 1-week training course to learn about accounting techniques. After training, I was assigned to assist some of the permanent staff. 2, what did you do during the internship? I followed the company staff on visits to clients' offices to prepare the financial balances and the statements, and so on. Okay. Next one, what were the major challenges? Assisting colleagues in the preparation of accounting documents can be complicated. Next one, what have you learned about your chosen career? So you need to have a good interpersonal skills to get on well with other clients, not other clients, all clients. Last one, any advice for potential interns? Okay, so recognize your weaknesses and utilize your talents. The key to success is to have a sincere heart and desire to learn. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Okay, and our task here says below that your group wants to write a report about professional internships in Hong Kong. To discuss with your group what to include in your report. So you may want to talk about how an unpaid internship could be beneficial. So what the challenges would be of being a summer intern. Why summer only, I wonder? Why not winter? Next one, what characteristics a good intern should have? So what qualities or say characteristics should a good intern have? Next one, anything else you think is important? Okay, here we go. So how to answer the first, not just the questions. You need to include all these key points. But despite my opinion, despite not having any salary, but as this apprentice, what's her name? Right, Fanny Tang pointed out, right, the major purpose to join this company is to gain experience. Hopefully, we have underlined that part. You see, the very desire she has joined this company is to gain some work experience, right? So gaining experience, right? They get 1 mark because that's the key point. Also, you need to handle some other, professional skills. In this case, would be something related to, dealing with money, say accountancy. Like she pointed out here, some details. You can also include these like pay visits to clients' offices, how to deal with them, even just to say hello, to greet to them, to prepare financial balances, how to calculate the incomes and balance and capitals and so forth, and how to make clarifications, right? How to make some statements, yeah, and bunch of stuff, but primarily say paperwork. Sometimes it can be quite annoying, as she also complained about. See, right? Next one, what challenges would be of being a summer intern? I always wonder why summer intern only. Hang on, someone just sent me a message. I need to check it on my phone. Excuse me, if I may. It'll take a little while. It'll take a little while. All right, where are we? Right, the second part or second key point. Right, so what the challenges would be of being a summer intern. So if I were a student, I might respond. I would respond something like, despite the fact that I haven't got any working experience, right? You give an imagery condition, right? Then short picture what you are about to say. It's totally feasible. So it's just imagine you're about to being an apprentice, let's say. What challenges would you face? You know, why summer intern only? That's my question. Okay, challenges. Well, how should I begin with? As you know, in the past, with so many years, right? I've always been a student. So if the chance is given of being an intern, which is sort of employee, right, or say worker. Okay, I need to change my attitude because in the past, right, like I said, I was a student. I pretty much do everything what teacher would tell us to do. So in this case, right, it would be under command of my superior or say director or even the boss. Uh, However, the way the teacher educating the students might be totally different in the case that how a boss or how a superiors treat his or her say subordinates or say employees, right? So you might want to picture some cases like you might if you have a boss that is impatient, right? Imagine that, or your superior always been critical, right? Being too serious to you. You gotta face that. So first thing first, you need to change or say adapt your attitude from being a student to an employee. Of course, there will be a bunch of other challenges like how to just get on, how to get along with the other coworkers or say the other colleagues, all right? Or the daily schedule would be totally different, right? But I think for a student, right, student always, not always, but normally a student gets up early and goes to bed early, so there shouldn't be any problem with punctuality, I suppose. What else? Right. There would be like as I mentioned before, there would be some superiors or even colleagues, peers being too picky or even critical, and sometimes they can be they can pick you up, they pick on you. So we gotta face that. Even say this sort of bullying, right, in the career, this might happen. So be well prepared for that too. And most important, you need to stay focused and try to learn as much useful stuff as you can while you're still at the company. All right. Maybe I talked too much. It's over time, man. So I suppose the time limit for the first part is like a minute for every subtitle. Every yeah, I suppose. Is it? Maybe not. But whatever. Let's carry on. Next one. What characteristics a good intern should have? From what I've heard and what I've experienced, uh, whenever we step into society, punctuality, yeah, I said punctuality, is always essential, right? Because nobody wants to miss out an important conference, right? Or big event, right? So if someone's late, embarrassed that imagine that embarrassment that can be seen from the person's face, right? Or some severe punishment afterwards. So being punctual is the first one. Additionally, there are other common qualities that I reckon everyone, not just the employee, but its students also share. Stay focused, as I mentioned before, and be dedicated to the job that you're currently working on. Yeah. And take everyone's advice and not just from the superiors, not just from the employers, but also from peers, from parents, even. Last but not least, right? Be a nice person. Yeah, be a nice person. Be well organized, behave yourself, and try to maintain a friendly relationship with everyone within this group or say this very company. That's all. Anything else you think is important? Anything else? Well, I've pretty much summarized all the major. Well, that's not all. Hang on, just try to figure out something that can, come in handy. Uh, be creative. Okay, be creative, right? Because despite the fact that in this case we were having um, unpaid job, but in order to show that we are part of this organization as a part of the group, right? We need to sort of contribute, right, to it. So if we have some creative ideas, we might want to, let's say we don't mind sharing it with others. So yeah, and it wouldn't hurt company much, right? So this might inspire the superior, even the bosses policies, So if the policy changes, the whole company improves as to affect the uh, company's profit. Yeah, even if not, just get a refusal from the employers. It's fine, You don't hurt much, right? Your pocket, at least your pocket remains still. Sorry, I'm talking over time. Am I? Yeah, sort of. That's all, man. That's all I can conclude for the very first part. Now, part B, individual response. Number one, what job would you like to do in the future? Still imagine you're a student. So, although I haven't got any real job yet, I'm saying, just picture I'm a student still. So, I would like to possess a job with nice environment, right? Specifically, having not too many colleagues. Yeah, and I would suppose most of the colleagues are nice, right? Hospitable people, so it's easy to get along as to gain working experience more easily. Yeah, that's the key element to me. That's a requirement to me. Uh, Besides, if it's an unpaid job, it's a working experience. It's important. I hope this country, sorry, not this fucking country, this enterprise, I would say, this firm, this company, might offer something special, something that this company can offer, while the other, similar peers can't. That it's specialty. So we can utilize this specialty as to utilize it in the society in the future we step into. Right. So learn something useful. That's what I'm trying to say. What else? Um, yeah, that's the two say, major things I'd like to possess once I do my own apprenticeship. Next one, would you like to apply for summer internship? Oh yeah, why not? Like I said for numerous times already, gaining experience is always interesting, intriguing, and potentially useful to me. Oh, provided it doesn't take much of my vacation time. I'm still young, gonna enjoy my life. What's the saying? Carpe diem, right? Well, I still can. You know, I'm still a student, not an employee, not a real one. I'm not sure if that would be counted as a fucking appropriate answer. Maybe not. Next one. Which company would you like to work for as an intern? Yeah, this question got me. What company? Sorry, which company would you like to work for? Well, personally, I haven't done much investigation of some, tycoons and big enterprises, or even local firms. I'm not that very into business stuff. But this very particular gaming company that I know well of, which is called a Naughty Dog, and it's a gaming company designed video games, various video games for us to enjoy. And yeah, for the games they designed and I have played, right? I can tell the staff in this company, or rather creative, right? Innovative, let's say. they're full of imaginations, right? They can make all this virtual stuff become almost like a reality, right? So you get to be the hero to like fully immerse yourself into the game, right? To enjoy the sheer sense of relaxation, this very company, Naughty Dog, right? I want to be creative. I want to be, um, enjoyable. So that's the company. So I would like to work on if the chance is given. Now, next one. What do you think some students would not be keen? So I remember to always circle the words with negative, you know, words like not, no, incorrect, stuff like that. Not be keen to be a summer intern. Okay, part of the reason there are still students, right? So I can imagine the most students fully utilize their summer vacation or the winter vacation to enjoy themselves, like I mentioned before. Yeah. So if you're asking them to do something, that could be considered as some sort of heavy task, they are not so willing to do so, right? Yeah. But for students who are well prepared, that shouldn't be any big deal. Shouldn't be. And well, for another part of the students, I guess they are just lazy. They are not keen on doing anything. Trust me. Yeah, they're letting alone fucking study or even doing a job. They just want to be a fucking loafer, live the life, totally rely on goddamn welfare. Don't be like that kind of person. That's my advice. Next one. How would you persuade your parents to let you be an intern? Easy. It's quite easy. I reckon that most parents, if the parents are educated more or less, they would be happy more than just delighted to let you be an intern or say apprenticeship. Sorry, apprenticeship. Like I said before, right? Gaining experience is crucial for everyone who are about to, anyone who is about to step into the society, and getting a lot, also including some other essential skills like social interaction, getting along with colleagues and stuff, being punctual and so forth. Yeah, I got like countless reasons to convince my parents to let me get a fucking part-time job. Sorry, no more swearing terms. Excuse me, right? I'm still. Imagine we're still students, so mind your tones, please. How come there's so many goddamn questions here, right? All right, it's question 6, right? Should all students be required to participate in an unpaid internship, right? Okay, be aware of this all here. Should all students be required? Well, it's how should I put it's so being an intern or say apprentice should only be optional. Okay, it can never be fucking. It can never be an obligation or compulsory stuff. Yeah, only like I said, the students who are fully say considering what kind of people they are going to be or what job they are going to get. For those students whose minds are fully prepared, they are eligible to participate in an internship. But for those who are not, those still consider their lives more worth of having fun. They're for those let's say immature students who still consider them as children, basically. Well, then you can never force them to do anything reluctant, right? Still, again, it's totally my personal point of view. You don't need to like fully agree with me. Next one, number 7. So, do you think students who have participated in an internship have an advantage of finding good jobs? Of course. You see, when you take a look at so many job or say a recruitment advertisements, right? They say they would more, well, people or say workers with experience would be a priority. I mean, not priority. They'd be more favorable to. They have higher likelihood to be employed to get hired. Yeah, like it's still. I want to emphasize what I'm trying to emphasize here is experience matters, regardless the work or the trade. Now, last question is it? Last question of this intern, goddamn intern. Have I done an intern when I was in Australia? Yes, I did. Okay, my first intern in my life is to be a sort of zookeeper taking care of koala bears. It was cute, right? And most of it, it's an invaluable time in my life, I should say. But anyway, now we are looking at the final question, the last question, which is more important in achieving success in your career. Qualifications or experience? Why experience? Again, come on, so many questions regarding experience. Well, still, experience to gain experience. The accent. Notice accent here doesn't mean in a phonetic way, but accent means the key point, right? So the accent in getting an internship or say apprenticeship is to gain experience, right? Yeah, is to gain experience. But qualification also matters, right? It's like it's still again take a look at many companies, recruitments or say what's the saying? Employment adverts, right? Many companies, right? I'm not saying all of them, but many companies say that they don't hire staff with educational or say diploma lower than postgraduate or fucking undergraduate stuff, right? I know. I think it's pretty much common sense. The most international enterprises would not hire anyone with diploma lower than undergraduate. So that's the base. That's the not basic. That's the minimum requirement. So what I'm saying is ability or say experience. Personally, I'm a say pragmatic person. So experience or ability is the key, right, to being a good employee. But qualification also matters. At least it has proof that you ever devoted time, right? You've sort of proven yourself having the ability to be a good employee. Which is, did I mention the word employee too many times? Or say if I can just say worker. Yeah. So qualification or say certificate, it's the proof. But experience or ability weighs more. End of the talk. That's my conclusion. Thank you. Shit, sorry if I'm being a too fucking over talkative. I suppose all of these questions should be answered within 10 or sorry within 15 or 20 minutes. I'm not quite sure. I need to check the real time, the mimic exam to see to get a just get a to get some better idea of what this fucking bloody hell is that. Close the tab. What this DSE speaking exam is about. Not now. I mean, this is my first time taking a look at this material. You know. Now, next to question. Still the real exam paper. Hong Kong Examinations and Assessment Authority, Hong Kong Diploma of Secondary Education Examination 2012. It's English Language Paper 4. General instructions. This paper consists of two parts. Part A, of course, always. Part A, group interaction. Part B, individual response. Hang on. Further instructions. Part B will immediately follow Part A. Do not write anything on this paper. Alright? So Part A, group interaction, you'll be given 10 minutes to prepare. Wow, we've got ample time for the preparation. If you think you're smart and you're capable enough, this would be far from being just as sufficient to prepare to get yourself ready. So this time allowed for the group interaction is 8 minutes. Why my cursor keeps blinking? The freaking hell is wrong with the software? Ah, damn it. Can you guys see my cursor now? Right? It keeps flashing. I don't know why. For some miraculous reasons. Or 6 minutes for a group of 3 candidates. I assume tomorrow's my first real class with 3. So I'm bound to teach 3 students, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so 6 minutes for the group discussion. All right, got it. So you may take notes. Sorry. You may make notes. Okay, take notes, make notes. It doesn't make any difference. On the note card provided and refer to your notes during the discussion. All right. Another. Holy shit, man! Why it's the same thing, man? Why it's the same thing? Yeah, why it's the same thing? All right, that's another one. Now we're shifting to another one. There's an exam. There's a students version. I suppose the difference is first. This one is. Hold on. Why these 2 pages are fucking identical? Hang on. Are they? Or are they? Are they? Exactly the same? But not really. Oh, hang on. Individual response to the examiner will ask you 1 or more questions based on part A. All right, this one's teacher's paper. Sorry, this one's teacher's paper. This one, the following page is student's paper. Oh, shit, see how stupid I am, man. See how stupid I am. I'm about to be a qualified teacher tomorrow. God damn it. Oh, man, making a fool of myself, man. I'm making a fool of myself. But anyway, let's carry on. Hong Kong, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip this part of reading it out loud. Another topic, English language paper 4. It's part A, group interaction. Below is an extract from an article which appeared on newspaper on the mainland China. Funny. PRC China, People's Republic of China. So this one, guess this topic is more, let's say, sensitive. Oh, or maybe not. Take a look at the title. It's a mooncake giving, a time-honored or outdated tradition. Oh, okay, funny discussion. Sort of aroused my curiosity. So for centuries, mooncakes were the symbol of China's Mid-Autumn Festival. Mid-Autumn Festival. Makes no difference. But in recent years, they have become associated with excessive packaging and high calories. Right. In 2009 alone, China produced 250,000 tons of mooncakes. Wow. Sir. And wrapping paper consumed more than 6,000 trees. According to People's Daily, which newspaper is that? Whatever. People's Daily is a full of bullshit, gibberish. Website, however, regulations introduced by the Chinese government appear to have exerted a major influence on the mooncake market. The mooncakes have less wrapping compared to last year, and more are in the recyclable paper boxes rather than the metal ones. As said at Walmart, a salesperson in Beijing. Next part. While luxury boxes may not be as prominent this year, and there is not much change to the mid-autumn gift culture at the core of the excess, so it has become a custom that we tightly follow. That said one customer, referring to the practice of sending expensive mooncakes to superiors and important friends until the Chinese start to question the time-honored but outdated gift-sending mentality and encourage better packaging and recycling standards. Mid-Autumn Festival will continue to be a time of wasteful overconsumption. Okay, requirements. It's not a question, but requirements. So your group is discussing the tradition of giving mooncakes. So you may want to talk about first So whether the tradition of giving mooncakes is wasteful. Okay? This tradition gift giving is wasteful. Whether traditional mooncakes should be replaced with non-traditional versions. Now, who's gonna come up with that? I wonder. Hang on, it's quite interesting. So whether a traditional mooncake should be replaced. What does that even mean? Non-traditional versions. It means we have demand of fucking, I don't know, not the traditional sense of mooncake. Instead, we need to create a new one. So am I interpreting it the right way? Shit. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much time for today's. It's just an overview of what this DSE speaking test is like. And see, my laptop has quite low juice now. The battery is dying. So yeah, perhaps we're gonna leave this topic till next time. Well, so I'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. How come I can't end this stream? Hang on, I don't know which button to press. Oh, there she is. So yeah.